Yo, what's up, Andre?
What's up? Happy New
Oh, happy Friday, bro. Happy Friday.
Friday. Happy New Year's.
Yeah, happy New Year. Yeah. Sure, a lot of the guys are still recovering from the New Year's. It's been hot here in South Africa, bro. I've just been chilling with the family. It's quite nice weather here. So,
Dude,
dude,
it's
I
so
actually
cold in Florida.
no, oh really?
Dude, it's 45. I mean, I'll convert it,
What's that
but
in Celsius?
7.2.
Jeez, yeah, that is cold, bro.
Yeah,
That's pretty
it's
cold.
yeah, but
I actually, for the first time in probably like 3 years, bro, I've actually forgot what day of the week it is until today. I was like, oh yeah, I woke up this morning. I need to schedule the edgeful stream, which is actually a good thing, bro, because during the year we're always grinding and working hard. So I
yeah,
don't know, you guys are working hard in the back end, but hope that you guys had a great New Year's. Your side, those watching, make sure if you are watching as well, we got live streams every single day with Edgeful, so make sure to
yeah,
subscribe. But yeah, I think today is going to be. We'll see what we do get into open. I'm actually starting my proper full back into trading from Monday. Trading like maybe back to full size from Monday. I know I said I wasn't going to take a trade last stream on Monday, but I did have a nice sneaky little trade on my personal account. But yeah, what are your thoughts heading into today and the new year?
I still am not expecting much. I
Yeah.
can pull up my screen too here, but one sec. Hold on.
Yeah, I agree. We have a lot of bank holidays across the board. Yeah, we can still see even today is a Japanese bank holiday, Chinese bank holiday, Swiss bank holiday. So markets are still easing back into it.
Yeah. So, by the way, I see a comment here. Andre, the founder of Edgeful, I am. Just so you know, but
Yeah,
um, I'm not expecting too much out of today. I still feel like there are people that are thinking, I'm not really sure what weekday it is right now.
yeah,
So
sure.
I'm not expecting much.
Yeah,
What's crazy is that I never trade Globex, which is like this overnight session here.
yeah. It was
But I
just
was
ripping.
I was curious actually. Right over here, I don't know, it was like 7 p.m. my time, which is like an hour after the open on yesterday. And I was like, I really want to go long right now in the overnight session, which I've never done before. And then I literally pulled up like the gap fill stats on the daily time frame. And
Sure.
if you pull up the gap fill stats on the daily time frame,
Yeah,
so right here, like it's out of every single time in the last 6 months, only 7 gaps up have not filled out of 74. And that's literally what made me not take this trade because I was like, I don't know why. I'm like, I think like it's just going to rip for some reason. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to take it. It's probably just going to fall, whatever else. And literally, it's only gone up from there, which is actually like just ironic. But yeah, I'm going to be extremely patient today. I'm not really eager to jump into anything. I will be more eager on Monday because I'm assuming everyone will be back. Everyone's like ready to go, like whatever else. But I'm not expecting too much today in terms of price action. What I see right now is that ES is absolutely weaker than NQ in the overnight session.
yeah,
We didn't even break that previous New York high, that Wednesday high overnight, and NQ broke well above it. So
sure.
just something
Yeah,
to consider of
yeah. We're still trading as an inside day on ES, as you mentioned. So
yeah,
this is just something we can speak of as well. If I just steal the screen back here
yeah,
quickly. So I've got the 5 minute time frame. I've got the 50-minute bottom left, 1 hour in the daily. Just something I like to have. And then you can see I've got all black candles. I like it like that. It's OG.
yeah,
But this is the 5 minute. What we can see is the previous day's highs are up here on ES at 9:51 from Wednesday, because obviously yesterday was a bank holiday. And then lows are done at 890. We're still trading inside of them. Whereas NQ, what Andre's mentioning is we've taken out the highs on NQ already back up at 720 basically. And if we go again to one of the edgeful reports, we go to those inside bars days. Okay. We can't do year to date. We'll have to do the last year.
yeah,
So we go 1 year, and we can actually see. Let's just go to the Globex hours on ES. We can see very rarely do we trade as an inside day. Only 14% of the time. So 14% of the time do we trade as an inside day, meaning that the other 86% of the time we will break either that high or low. Personally,
Exactly.
I found, I was doing some research just from my own past trades, and that I trade better when we do actually have a break of one side, because then I can either look for the reversal or I can look for like a continuation trade.
Yeah.
It just does show a little bit more volume in that, but doesn't mean you can't find some nice trades in between that as well. But just something interesting from our last stream, I believe it was on Monday, I did mention that we could probably see we were rejecting the previous week's highs, which is the indicator with edgeful. You can get them on the website on the bottom left over here. Okay, so TradingView indicator access. What we can see over here is we're rejecting the previous week's highs, and I shorted YM on Monday. If you go back and rewatch that stream, I'm not looking to swing trade. Like it's low market hours. I'm not going to hold through market closes, so I got like 80 points out of that. But I did say we could see previous week's lows on ES, and that's actually what we end up getting. Previous week's lows was down at 6,900. And that's where we ended up tapping, literally actually on the market close on Wednesday before New Year's. So very, very interesting stuff here. But we are trading higher. NVDA is trading higher today. Tesla, all Mag 7 stocks are up this morning too. So not surprising to see us bouncing into the new year. I was reading an article, so JP Morgan have flipped long as well. So just something interesting.
Yeah, there's let me try to find it 1 sec.
Yeah, well, Warren Buffett's not Warren Buffett's retired, so that's also.
Oh, let's check that out.
Yeah.
BRK. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, BRKB is the one that I want to look at. Dude, what a chart.
Yeah, I read something crazy. It was like something like his stock can drop 100% or 99%, and he will still outperform the S&P in the last like 50 years or something like crazy.
That's
like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to find something. I responded to it on Twitter.
Yeah, it's funny that stuff. I respond to a lot of stuff on Twitter. There's some funny stuff on there, bro.
Dude, I see some of your responses sometimes. I just laugh.
Dude, you got to form some form of entertainment. You can't be so mechanical the whole time. You know what I'm saying? People love the drama. They love funny comments.
So here, I don't know. I just responded to this, but it says Federal Reserve pumped $74 billion into the economy overnight. I don't know what this source is from. I don't know where the screenshot is from, but I don't know if it's true or not. But Happy New Year's, Kowalski. And hopefully you're enjoying your high time frame candles indicator.
Yeah.
So this is extremely bad for inflation, extremely bad for like prices and everything else. Like if JP Morgan switched long, I wouldn't be surprised, because what this means is like the more money they inject into the market, the less the money is worth. That means that it costs more money to buy assets, which artificially inflates the price of the assets.
Sure.
So I would not, if this doesn't get corrected, I would not be surprised if prices just continue to rise over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ideal in terms of.
Our Meta longs are looking pretty good, by the way.
Yeah, bro. Dude, Meta is not like.
Dude, how's that spark on the 12th of December? Remember, we were trading live on that, and it sparked the high side and then ended up coming back down. Look at that. On the daily. Look at that.
What
sparked up to 710.
We were trading that day? I mean,
that was pre-market. Yeah. Yeah, it was pre-market, but we were trading on the live stream that day. It did pump up into the open and it ended up coming back down.
Oh, it was like some deal with
yes.
It was some deal, I forget, but I do remember that happening. Yeah, that was crazy. But it's kind of like consolidated since then.
Yeah, it hasn't done much. But yeah, someone says that is a true figure on the repo market. Yeah, so this morning we're not going to stream for too long. I mean, I'm not going to be looking, I wouldn't be expecting too much this morning. I'm not coming into the morning guns blazing, but we'll see what we do find. I said that last time when we found a trade, so what we do get.
At least it was a winning trade, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Would have been better. It would have been pretty bad if it was a loser.
Yeah, but I guess I was trading small stars that day. But I mean, we've had pretty good trade call outs on our stream since we did start in October, November, I think.
Dude, so. I honestly, I don't think that there's been a day where we've called out like only losing trades.
Yeah, I had a losing day the one day on the Friday. I remember it was like end of November, but actually the market ended up rallying, which I was just a bit early. I ended up getting the winner later on in the day.
Yeah, and I took the shorts in the morning. You
Correct,
were long.
On the NASDAQ.
You took late. Yes. You took longs later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I never want to like frame this stream as like trade signals or trade callouts, but like just to even review the trade callouts, like they've been so good in the last couple of months.
I agree. So anyone got any bias or anything or any plans? I was busy doing my yearly review yesterday. Just coming into the year slowly, waiting for things to develop. Not trying to come in gunslinging. Do you only use the reports when you trade, or do you use some other trading concepts? So I use opening range and VWAP along with the edgeful reports. That's personally what I use, and I know André uses these levels along with edgeful reports as well.
Yeah, so you'll see. So here's the comment here. Everything that I do, the foundation is based on the reports, and then I use other confluences, other levels, other zones to actually enter and capitalize on the reports themselves. So what I would recommend is if this is the first time watching the stream, like just kind of pay attention like how we do things, how we frame the trades with the reports, how we frame the trades with the what's in play or the screener. And then we use our subjective kind of bias to go from there and layer in, not bias, entry models like Confluence to actually take advantage of those reports.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got the open now in less than a minute. We'll see what we do get. I would not be surprised to see lower volume again today. Personally.
Yeah, same.
Just something interesting to have a look at. Let's just go to the average daily range on the ES chart. I mean, the average daily range at the moment in the last 5 days has been 15 points.
Do you want me to pull up your screen?
Yeah, let's go like this. So we can see these green lines here are ADR, so average daily range. You can see 15 points, 14 points. That's pretty tight. 15 points on the 30th, 17 points. So compared to, I remember like middle of November, we're trading at 50 points on an ADR.
Yeah,
so
we just got
what that means, just to, there's a market open. Just to put that into perspective, like it's tougher to trade when there's smaller moves, basically. If you're looking for 15 points, but ADR is 15 points, you're likely, not going to get that on.
Yeah, you're not going to catch the whole range.
Yeah. But I mean, we are holding on ES this overnight VWAP, this black line coming across my screen. And then we will start to see the orb come out with the New York Open VWAP as well, once that starts to print too. So that's what I use, VWAP and the opening range with the edgeful reports. We can see NASDAQ clearly now up 1%. Look at that. NASDAQ's up 1% heading into the pre-market there. So heading into the open.
Yeah, I see a comment here. How late does New York open? New York just opened right now. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but New York opens at 9:30 New York time.
Yeah, we got, it looks like he's in South Africa. So one of my boys. New York Open in South Africa currently is 4:30 p.m. South African time. So it's 4:30 at the moment. But when Eastern time, when the daylight savings happens, so always just think of it like this. I can just give you easy. From March to November, it's 3:30 p.m. South African time, because we're 6 hours ahead of Eastern time. When the daylight saving happens from November to March, they're 7 hours behind, and then it's 4:30 p.m. South African time.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, you can literally work another job, bro, and still come and trade.
Yeah. I see, is there an edgeful indicator for the ultimate reversal? I'm actually using it right now. Yeah, so I'm using it right now. It automatically plots previous day's high, low, close, and the midnight open. It's literally called edgeful - ultimate reversal setup. It is included in your edgeful plan, so you will have access to it if you are subbed to edgeful, along with 47 other indicators. Also, the high time frame candles as well, which is this one right over here. This one I've actually become like pretty, like, I don't want to say like reliant, but like I actually really like this one to get an understanding of higher time frames, because what I've noticed, wow, what a divergence between ES and NQ right now. But what I've noticed is that when I start to go from a 5 minute to a 1 minute to a 15 minute to a 30 minute to a 1 hour, like, oh, what's the 4 hour doing now? What's the 1 hour doing? What's the 30 minute? Like, it's just like too much to go. Like, this is such a great way to have context on the higher time frame without actually having to constantly switch your chart like you're like doom scrolling on TikTok. Like, just leave your screen. You get the whole picture here, like you get the bigger picture, but you don't have to like be frantic with your charts. So this is another one that I personally like. I don't think I've taken it off since we made it, but yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah, if there's just one tip I can give for 2026, one tip I can give for 2026, keep your trading simple. You don't need to overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
There's no secret trading strategy, RCT that's all of this. There's no trading strategy that's all of a sudden going to flip your mind. I mean, dude, I was, you know that when you're sitting at like a barbecue, we call it a bra in South Africa, but when you're sitting at a barbecue and someone's asking, oh, dude, I've been trading, I've been finding this thing. And I'm like, it's like, those guys are never going to make money trading unless they change their mindset. There's no secret indicator or anything like that that's going to all of a sudden magically flip you to being profitable.
Yeah. And that's why we don't build indicators that have like bullish momentum with a buy signal or bearish momentum or like whatever else. Like all the indicators, the intention of every indicator that we build is to make your life easier, to give you information, to number one, make your life easier so you don't have to do things yourself every time, right? So the initial balance plots every day, the extensions of the initial balance. So the IB by levels report is an extremely powerful report. But you shouldn't be plotting manually all of your extensions, meaning the levels. You should not be doing that manually because it's too hard to manage, especially when you switch through tickers. You don't want to do that. The IB indicator that we have does it automatically. In this case here, you don't want to have to plot the previous day's high, previous day's low, gap fill, the midnight open manually every single time. Like, it's just not a good like use of your energy, of your mental capital every single day to do that. And like think about like, did I plot it properly? Did I move it by accident? All the indicators that we have are to make your life easier. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that the intention is there to not be like, this is a holy grail. Also, ES is like way weaker than NQ right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we are trading underneath the New York session VIA right now on both NQ and ES. YM's actually bearish on the day now. Oof, look at YM taking our previous day's lows. Look at that.
Yeah,
that's down 200 points from the open. Yeah, 250 points from the open on YM. As I said, like personally for me today, I'm not going to be looking for too much. Do you guys have a few strats or just one that I've been sticking with, a strat from last year, October? As I said, like I use the edgeful reports along with opening range and VWAP, but a couple of reports that I do use, if you want me to just bring up, I use the previous day's range report, the opening candle continuation report, and then maybe a few others that I'll sprinkle in that I do like. But those are the main two that I'm looking at. If you go over to the screener, this can also help with the bias, and you select all, and then daily bias. That will also help with you forming a data back bias as well for the day.
Yeah. Bro, open up your what's in play.
Let's have a look there. What's in play? There's a new.
A little surprise for everyone.
Dude, you guys update so many things so often. It's like I need to. There you go. Okay, so new Watson players there.
Switch over to futures just to simplify it for a second on the top.
Yep. There you go.
So right now you have every single report selected. So you can go through and kind of like pick the ones that you want to remove. You can also, if you look at the data filter on the bottom of the little sidebar there.
Over here?
Just right above that.
Oh, yeah.
You can start to remove. So if you just go to the middle and scroll all the way to the bottom, go to the middle section, like just the where the reports are.
Oh, yeah.
Go bottom. So you see these, like there's a bunch of reports that have like not great data. If you drag that data filter over, what you'll start to see is you'll remove those ones that have less and less.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
Now if you scroll back up, like those are going to go away. So as you go from like 65, 70, 75, you're going to be able to remove the reports that don't have strong data today.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah. Also, we're getting like some pretty choppy price action right now.
Yeah, you can see where's the previous day's range.
So you have previous day's range. So then there's no break there. In terms of the previous day's range right now. And on ES, so the way that it works, if you can actually remove, you have 4 tickers selected right now.
Yep.
If you remove, or like if you just want one, you can have one. But
yeah, let's go ES only. There we go. Yep.
Now you can uncheck NQ, uncheck. Yep, and then you can do that too.
Go to ES. Yep. Macro S&P. There you go. No, we'll
the second one. Yep, there you go.
There you go.
So now you have all the reports that are setting up for ES right here. And as the initial balance forms, as the orb forms, as the other ones form, they're going to start to like appear in here. And as they play out, they'll get removed.
Forming.
Exactly. Yeah, you can see. So what you'll notice is that I actually am interested in a short right now on ES. But.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like this, bro. Yeah. Is this previous day's range? Oh, because look, you can actually select. You'd have to add the time. That's from the New York time, obviously. Yeah.
I think I'm going to take a short here on ES.
Yeah, it does look like we want to come down. How often do you stream? First time? Any Discords? Yeah, there's a Discord. You can hit the link in my bio, or you can go over to, if you're watching on edgeful's YouTube too, you can hit their link in their bio. Should be an edgeful Discord link there. And then we stream Mondays. We stream every single day of the week, but André and I specifically stream Mondays and Fridays at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So every single day there are streams on the edgeful YouTube channels though, and Twitter channels, X channels. And then there's a Discord. As I said, you can hit the link in my bio, or there is a link to the Discord in the edgeful link in bio too, right? I'm assuming. It should be.
Can you repeat that?
The link to the Discord, is it on the edgeful? Is there a link in bio for it as well on your Twitter page or YouTube page?
Not on mine, but I'm sure it's somewhere. It's in the app for sure. Like it's in edgeful. Like without question, but
if you go to the right hand side over here, it's over left hand side. Sorry, it's moved. Discord over there, bottom left.
Yeah.
I can actually let me send an invite on the chat too. If you want to subscribe to the channel as well, hit the subscribe button, and then so you don't miss out on the live streams. And then here is the link to the edgeful Discord. I'll put in the chat too. There we go. There it is. It should go through. There we go. You short at the moment?
No, I'm kind of waiting for a little bit of a pop, but I definitely want to take a short here. So NQ hasn't touched the midnight open yet. ES touched it.
And that would be at what time, South African time? It'd be at...
I don't know what time. But
is that midnight Eastern time?
Yeah, midnight Eastern time.
Yeah, that would be 7 a.m. South African time.
Hold on one sec.
It's touched.
Hold on. I'll be right back. One sec.
Yeah, all good. Like this. Get mine back on screen. Yeah, so yeah, we are sliding now underneath the VWAP. We still got the opening range to set. We still got 3 minutes to that first 15-minute sets in as well. New Watson plays also. I know it's work in progress, but does gapful customization work for anyone who want to see 50% but can't adjust? I'll speak to André about that.
Yo.
YM coming back down quite aggressively. Look at YM just melting, bro. Look at that.
I see this comment. What was the comment here?
Yeah, this one here.
I want to see 50%, but can't adjust. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to try right now.
Dude, this is a big ball on YM on the 15-minute time frame. That's 300 points.
Dude, NQ is like really consolidating heavily. Like I don't like the way that it's kind of consolidating right now. If this pop fails, I think I'm going to take that short. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Thoughts on Forex? I'll get to that question.
You can touch on that.
Yeah, I'll touch on that. So can you make, let me put it like this. Can you make money trading Forex? Yes, you can. I made money trading Forex for 4 or 5 years. The only thing that I would say is the reason why I moved away from currencies to indexes and stocks, there's a lot more opportunity in indexes and stocks. Currencies can sometimes dry up quite a lot in terms of volume. And, you know, when currencies, if you see a currency, like let's just go today, like a currency pair, GUs move 0.09%. Okay. It's sometimes can be very tough to find great moves on pairs like that. So what you trade is as important as how you trade. You can be a great trader, but if you're trading an asset class that isn't moving too much, it becomes very, very tough to make money consistently. Whereas like a stock, let's just look at like NVDA today has moved 2.83%. It's a lot easier to find moves on assets that are moving well, you know.
Yeah.
So can you make money trading currencies? Yes, you can. I did this for 4 years. I'm into my 9th year of trading right now. You know, I had multiple 6-figure years trading currencies, but it's just a tougher asset class to trade. I would rather, you know, that's why I moved over to indexes and stocks personally. It's just got a lot more options and variety and stuff that move. So that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Also, if you look at like the big, in-house prop firms or big traders, most of them are trading indexes and stocks. They aren't really too focused on currencies. That's mainly done by like institutions and stuff like that, and that will have algorithms that trade for them. You would agree with that, right, André?
Yeah, like, dude. I think that Forex, like I've never traded it, but I think that there are so many problems that I've seen people have with it. Like there's just no benefit outside of geography, meaning like if you can't get accounts with like whatever, let's just take geography out of the question. Yeah. Let's say that you can trade anything. In my opinion, there's no reason to trade Forex over futures, stocks, options.
Yeah, I agree.
Mostly futures and options. Futures would be number one in my opinion. Yeah, I don't see a reason why anyone would trade Forex over futures, in my opinion.
I agree.
Like, yeah, you get 500 to 1 leverage, but like you actually don't want to use that. Like
No.
you don't want to
No.
use 100 to 1, 200 to 1. Like,
No, you don't
that's
need
crazy.
it. But I agree with that. You know, I'd rather trade indexes and stocks. So if you're talking about asset class indexes, stocks, you know, if you're trading options, you're trading stocks as well. So or the SPA, which is basically the index of it, of
Yeah.
ES. So indexes and stocks. Rather stick to that. You're gonna have. I mean, I actually had a guy. The reason why I also I made the move. I have a really, really big trader that I know in person. I play golf with him like every now and again.
Yeah.
He's made his money, bro. He took in 2020. He took 20. He's been doing this for 25 years, but in 2020, he took $20,000 out of his mortgage bond and turned it into $5.5 million, bro.
That is crazy.
He's had some big years. So he told me, James, you're messing. He said it in much harsher words, but he said, James, you're messing around trading currencies. Just trade indexes and stocks, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, this bar on NQ right now is crazy.
It's ripping. Yeah. Interesting to see the big divergence between the two, because YM still lagging quite heavily.
Yeah.
And then ES also coming right up. Nice that you didn't take those shorts. That's why when on these days right now, when we are, do have lower volume, I'm not too interested in looking to put on risk, bro. I'd rather settle in. I don't want to start the year off on a bad note and undisciplined note, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of nuts what's going on right now. Like, what is this price action? Google, Broadcom, Apple, everything ripping except Meta right now, and Tesla. Wow.
I'm not surprised that we are moving higher, because we did have a big move overnight higher too. Maybe just coming back down to pull some orders before moving up.
Yeah, I mean the higher time frame, like the 30-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, all have giant bottom wicks right now.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if we
We're all coming off a strong support level from Wednesday as well at 920 on ES. If we move higher, we'll probably see previous day's highs at 950. But again, the opening range at the moment is on ES at least, which is set in 4 minutes ago, is 19, 20 points. So not bad, but yeah, not ideal.
Yeah, I'm not really going to be forcing anything right now, to be honest.
Yeah, on a Friday, bro. It's a Friday. I'd rather just there you go. My alert on the NASDAQ went off.
Let's see what happens.
So I've been trading for around 1 year and 8 months. I'm not losing any more money, and I'm not making. So do you guys think I should switch to indexes where you recommend I learn? Yes, I think you should. Learn from these streams, bro. Go back and watch these streams. If you really put the time and effort into it, go back and watch these streams. If you are serious about your trading, there's plenty of content, great content out there. We are just ripping on ES right now. Look at that.
That algo.
Go back and watch these streams. Learn from these streams. You can come and check my profile out as well. My YouTube channels, the Edgeful YouTube channels, André's Twitter. There's plenty of good resources here. There you go. Winner on NASDAQ on the algo to start the year. So.
Yeah.
For those that don't know what that is the, let's just get that up here. I just want to show you on the right-hand side of here. You can see over there. You can see my ticker went off on the NASDAQ. It bought at 25,755 and it got out at 25,796. So 45-point gain on that.
Yeah. In how long?
In literally 43 seconds. Look there. 450 on the dot. 450, 43.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That's wild. So those are the automated strategies that I have running with Edgeful.
Yeah, if you guys want access to that, you go to your Edgeful dashboard, and on the left side, you'll see the algos. It has the little red, the arrows here. That's where you're going to want to look for them.
Over there on the left-hand side, yep. So yeah, it is Franco, yeah, so definitely South African. So yeah, learn from edgeful streams here. I got some content that you can watch too.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's plenty of good resources here for you to learn. I personally would make the switch over to indexes and stocks. And personally, what I would say is have ES and Nasdaq up. So look at those two. ES moves a little bit more slow to the Nasdaq, and then look at like NVDA, Tesla, and your Mag 7 stocks. Just keep an eye out on there, and then just see how we trade, how I trade, how André trades, and then also Mr. Zink trades on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, which is great. He comes in with that RCT type of concepts, so you can have a look at that. There's so many different ways to make money trading, but I definitely think you want to be in the better asset class over currencies.
Yeah.
Just give me a second there, André. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, ES retesting this orb high. Let me just make sure my screen is up right here. ES retesting the orb high here. NQ might retest the orb high, but the price action is very weird today. Like, I'm not super interested in like forcing something. This is like very weird. Like initially a sell-off, consolidation, and then like a complete rip to the top side. I don't think that there is any news, but I mean, if this holds, there's a comment here. Previous day's high is very likely. That is true. And if we go to the inside bars report, you can see on ES here, 84% breakout to the previous day's range. If we go to view details, you can see bullish target is here, bearish target is here. So you can see right in the what's in play that 84% of the time on ES, price is going to break out of the previous day's range. Now, if you look specifically on Fridays, so you could, in the last 6 months on Friday, what you have is 94% of the time price is going to break out of either the high or the low. And then now that's where you can come here and say, okay, I'm going to target that previous day's high. I'm actually going to consider taking a long here on ES. Yeah, if you guys look at the high time frame candles indicator, what you'll see is obviously larger red 15-minute bar with a pretty solid, now it's not closed yet, but a pretty solid engulfing candle here. Again, on the 30-minute, giant bottom wick, 1 hour, giant bottom wick, 4 hour, another giant bottom wick. So just something to keep in mind. We do have some data, which I'll pull up here at 10. So 945 was actually PMI, and then 10 is construction spending. So it's not red folder, but it might cause a little bit of a spike. And yeah, I think I'm going to try something here.
Sorry, I just had to take that call, André. But no as worries. You can, just on this, I'm just looking at this low. Look at that, how NASDAQ just sparks the high side. What we do see on these low volume days is there's no real follow through.
Yeah. Yeah, the algo is just like perfect on that entry and exit.
Yeah, 100%, Franco. Anytime, bro. And if you've got any questions, always feel free to put in the chat. Always here to help.
Yeah. I kind of like that this is consolidating and holding a little bit.
Franco, if you need any advice in terms of setting up accounts and stuff like that, message me on Twitter or Instagram, and I can help you set that up too. So feel free to pop me a message there. My Instagram handle is James Bruce Official, and Twitter's James Bruce 131. So you can just check me there. Just pop me a message. I'm more than happy to help you out. My fee is $100 per minute.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try a little bit of a long here.
ES or NQ?
I want ES just because the stat, if we go to the what's in play quickly, the inside bars by weekday, 94% breakout on Friday, and I'm obviously going to
Sure.
be targeting the previous day's high. If you look at
Yes.
the regular stat, what you can see here is 84% of any day. So Friday is obviously higher, but this is why it's so, I think this what's in play is going to be so powerful, because you're going to get all the relevant information like right there for you. So the breakout on Friday, like I'm not really going to expect price to stay within this range, within these two red lines here. I want to be able to, like, I don't really have a proper stop is the problem.
Yeah, I think it's good that I don't have my trading terminals open today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am considering.
I always have a thing where, yeah, Andrew, I don't know about you, but I always have a thing like I always try and ask myself, oh, this is something I need to be better at. Instead of just trading for the sake of trading, but asking myself, do I really like this, or am I just looking to
Take a trade.
take a trade, place bucks in the market? You know, because it's so,
Yeah.
you know, inside of every single one of us, you know, we have some compulsion that's like, okay, we're here because we also like putting, you know, risk on, you
Yeah.
know, the traders. But like,
Yeah.
I've, you know, I started last year poorly, bro. I think I mentioned on Monday's stream, my son was born in February, and I started the year so badly. I was out of routine, and I'm
Yeah,
in
of
such a
course.
good routine right now. Like the last 6 months, I've been, you know, trading really well, and I just want to continue, you know, on that good process, you know.
Yeah, of course, dude. I'm trying these longs, by the way.
Yeah, DM me on Instagram, Vanko. That's good, bro. I'll send you a message there.
Yeah, I just took the longs. If this doesn't work, it's totally fine. My stop is at 27.50, but I'm going to target that previous day's high, and I'm just kind of going to chill here. If this is a loser, I think it's totally fine. But what I'm looking for is, or what I'm looking at is go into the what's in play for a second.
Yep.
Right over here, if we look at ES, 94% breakout on Fridays, meaning that we're going to touch either this red line or this red line, which is the previous day's range, right?
Yes.
So that Wednesday range, either here or here. And we're obviously bouncing right now, but also that previous day's high is a lot closer. So 94% of the time, if we go click on view details, you can see that only once on Fridays in the last 6 months, we haven't touched that area. And then what you can see here is that 15 times in the last 6 months. So pretty much 15 out of 16 times we have broken out. So targeting that previous day's high, number one. And that's where, just so you guys know, we did release a new what's in play, and that's going to be on your left sidebar. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm right over here. I have ES and NQ, and then I have just all the reports. I have a filter of 65% or higher. So ES already touched the midnight open. So that is no longer a short bias. That's why you're not seeing it here. I am also up pretty nicely right now.
Yeah.
Previous day's range on NQ by weekday is a long bias. And as we just go through this, like some of the more short bias pieces are lower probability than the higher bias ones. So looking at this now, we're getting that pop that I was looking for, but just kind of trying to be patient here and looking for that continuation to the top side. And now we just got new high of day on ES.
Yep, that looks good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about it's going to take out these. It's got to get through to that follow through 951.
Yeah, I want 947. I don't even care for 951, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird
bro.
that that
Uh,
ES just made new high of day and NQ is like not even really that close.
We have been seeing that more recently, for sure.
Oh my God. This is like the most trash price action that I've seen like for I'm not gonna probably take that many more trades here. Like I think that this is gonna be a one and done type of day. Yeah, I'm not interested in like swinging for the fences right now. This is like extremely
No,
choppy.
yeah. I'm just worried. So what I was looking at over here. So I always in my pre-mark, this is something I pay a performance coach every single month. He's worked with high performance golfers, business executives, and so forth. Um, but something we've been working on is having a plan and prep every single day. I'm just worried about that level there at 935, call it, which we are breaking through. So I do like it back to that level, but just having a plan and preparation in place for every single day instead of just coming in and placing on trades. I like these longs though.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Nasdaq looks really, really good for the longs too. So, this is kind of like my ideal setup. I just don't like the prices that I would be buying of here. This is kind of like a break. You can see breaks opening range high, pulls back, and now we're looking for the retest high. That's kind of like my go-to setup. Also, something that's nice about this was we have taken out the previous day's highs. If we look at the Nasdaq of yes, we just go to reports and we go to that previous day's range indicator. This is actually, I think I asked for this report
You
actually
did a long
when
time ago, bro.
yeah, it's now almost it would be
It's
two
over
2
2
years
years.
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, just over 2 years ago. I remember, bro. I got a message from André on Twitter. It's like, hey, bro,
Yep.
do you mind getting on a call and whatnot? That was December 2023. But look over this. When we take out the previous day's highs in the last year, 70% of the time, once we take out the highs, we actually close as a bullish closing day. So that's pretty powerful. And then you combine that with like an opening candle continuation report and the orb and VWAP, you got good. Is every trade going to win? Of course not, but you got good probabilities. I just don't like the price that I would be buying over there. I would prefer to get long at that VWAP
Yeah.
into open. Yeah. Was there news on the spark and indices? No. So just market
It
movement.
was
There's
10 a.m. There was
medium impact maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have any. I only look at high impact, so I don't have any high impact news on today. What do we actually have on the cards next week? Next week, this Friday technically should be NFP, but I'm assuming they're going to move it to next Friday because of the New Year's Day. And looks like next week Friday is the New Year's NFP. And then we do have, NFP is next week Friday.
Yeah, I do not like that there was like no follow through on this new high of day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm chilling all right now, honestly. Yeah, I'm still in this trade, sitting break even right now. I was up pretty nicely, but I was up 6 points, looking to target roughly 13. But yeah, I'm just leaning with the data right now in terms of the new what's in play. I'm looking for, and we're going to build the bias bar too, just so you guys know, the bias bar from the screener is also going to come into here. This bias bar at the top is coming back to what's in play. So that's going to be good. I'm going to go to, what do you think about this right now? Should I just close it?
I personally would just close it and look to see what price action does here. Maybe you can get a better entry price. Yeah, but we are coming back down. Nasdaq's coming back down. ES coming back down. Hold it for now, as long as it holds above the opening range.
Yeah, I'm holding it right now, but I'm just sitting break even. But I really don't like that there was zero continuation on that new high of day. to futures here. So I'll increase the data here. So what you guys can see is that even like if you look at the gap fill by size right over here, you're going to see 42% based on the gap size that actually formed today. So if you filter out, let's just say up to 45%, this is actually going to go away now. So it's really key to be able to use this filter to be like, okay, I only want to look at higher probability setups. That's going to be 60% or higher, 65% or higher. It's up to you. That's why we have the filter here. But right here, we can see like all the different things that are setting up right now. And if you scroll down and we go to completed, you're also going to see what is already done. Wow, what is actually happening right now?
Yeah, these are those weird times in the start of the new year, bro.
Oh my God. I'm still in this, but I am now went from plus 6 points to minus 5 points.
What was your edge price on that?
33.50.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, back into the 20s.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, like it's the probability of a breakout of previous day's range is very high right now. So
I do agree. Yeah, that it wants to take one side on a Friday.
okay, I'm out. I'm out of that short. I'm out of that long. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun. Being up and then being down.
Welcome to trading.
Yeah. Yeah, this price action is like really not great right now.
Yeah, look at YM just coming straight back up, bro. Jeez.
Yeah, dude, like I'm still kind of like, what is going on with this? The divergence here is crazy.
Yeah.
We're back to the midpoint of the orb on NQ now. You know what I would like to see?
A bounce off, yeah.
A bounce to go short, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come back down.
Yeah, this is like, in my opinion, when you get this like a rip and then it fails and then you try to like go for that again and it fails, like I'm just not super confident in the longs right now.
Yeah, look at that. It's coming back. I agree with that.
Bro, like this is crazy.
Look at NASDAQ.
I know,
almost,
yeah.
yeah, NASDAQ new coming back down to opening range lows.
Yeah, I'm going to put the midline of the orb here on my charts. If we get a bounce off of this midpoint of the orb, maybe I'll try to short ES, but it is stronger right now, so I don't usually like to do that too much. It's just like, if you look at the higher time frame candles, like it's just like trash. Like it's just nothing. Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you think? It's just
Let's see.
stay
I would
away.
like. I wouldn't short now, but I would like something if I was to like if I'm just looking at the Nasdaq, something like this where we take out the low here and then I look for like a retest and get on the pullback. There you go, like this.
Jesus, dude.
Like that. So maybe something like we get a little bit of a pullback and then look for a continuation. Yeah, look at ES now. Yeah, that looks like we could hold there, bro. That's pretty crazy, actually. Yeah, so we're getting some comments in the new Watson plays nice. Yeah, I like it too. Looks good. We do have the RB setting in the next 15 minutes as well. Maybe something like this. I know you don't like the big stops, but something like that would be nice. You know, target previous days lows because it is going to break one side. I see the thinking of checking because it wants to break one side, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would be so crazy if it didn't, honestly. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just like, what is like?
Yeah,
targeting that previous day's low right now is honestly crazy. But I mean, if it gets there, like, I don't know. I mean, I would be shocked if it happened on NQ right now, but
yeah, Nasdaq definitely looking a lot more weaker.
yeah.
So look at that as well.
Yes, just like new low of day and orb low.
We have been pretty bearish this whole week though on the indexes, I must say. Like, even though it hasn't been much volume, like we are the start of week at Nasdaq was 25,860, so we are trading below that price too. I'd like something like this, André, like something like this. We get a pullback and then I'm looking to take the continuation lower, something like that.
If we get a bounce, that would be awesome. But like some of these days, man, like you don't get those.
No.
But this is like where I find it really hard to enter.
What's YM doing? Yeah, YM. Yeah, Nasdaq just melted, bro. Oof. I mean, that's from the high there. That's 200 points, bro. That's not small.
Yeah, look at ES too.
Yeah, ES now new low of day. Yeah. Well, low of day for the regular market hours.
Yeah.
We still have 15 minutes till RB sets. What's pulling this lower? NVDA is turning over as well. We can
look
see
at
that.
Meta too.
Yeah.
Google's about to make a new low of day.
It's happening. Yeah,
Tesla new low of day.
Just put up my signal screener. Yeah, CNBC.
If maybe we get a pop to orb low, I'll take a short on NQ.
Yeah, that would probably be a better price. Tesla also rolling over red now on the day. Yeah, look at that. Tesla now trading lower too. Jeez, bro. Tesla hasn't been performing particularly well lately.
I know. After it broke the all-time high, it's just been like
chilling.
It's
down 9%, 10%.
Yeah, this is just like.
I wouldn't just come in short though. Just keeping guys up that are watching. I wouldn't just look to come short. If we do stay where we are now in the next 13 minutes, we will close as the first hour being bearish and then on the Nasdaq. So if we look at those stats there on that opening candle continuation. So let's just go to that opening candle continuation. So what that is measures the first hour. You can make it the first 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want. I'll normally use the first hour, but let's just make sure you got to make sure that the timer for this, for the previous day's highs and lows, I use the extended market hours, but obviously for the opening candle, you want the first hour of market open. More reliable stat.
Yeah.
Let's go to NQ on that. Yes, NQ. We can see over here in the last year.
Dude, what is happening?
Look at that, bro. This is a wild stat, actually. If that first hour was bearish, 73% of the time we close the day down.
Bro, look at your chart.
Wow. Yeah, we aren't looking particularly bullish. That's for sure. What's
Look at this guy with the observation.
Jeez, dude. That was a quick snapback that flushed down, bro. I mean, it was looking good. I'm glad you managed to get out of that for not too much.
I mean, that long was like not great, but I mean, I was in solid profit, but it's just not there right now.
Well, you'll be upset if it goes and breaks that 47 level, and then you didn't get in it.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. As we get closer to this, I wish we can get a pop somewhere.
Interestingly, just off on that where it actually rejected off of. Look where it actually rejected off of that weekly start of week VWAP. So what that is just a VWAP anchored to the start of the week. That's where we actually pin on ES. Just interesting to have a look at that. Also on ES, I'd prefer something like, if we are looking for shorts now, I'd prefer something like that. And then we get the continuation lower. YM actually looks pretty nice for shorts. It actually is the one that is trading down. It's still inside the opening range at the moment.
Dude, I mean, that previous day's low now is in play, and like the stats are there. If we look at what's in play, I mean, the stats are there. Like,
yeah, for the to take it out
inside bars, yeah, dude. Like,
yeah. Jeez. Yeah, Tesla's melting, bro. Tesla really flipped. Try to come higher. Now we're down almost 1% on it. Try to move higher, up to 455. Now we're trading back down at 446.
I mean, this is where like I have a lot of trouble. Like, I'm not going to enter a trade short right now, but I wish I did.
Hey, anyone in any trades? Anyone taking any trades here live on stream? I think it's a tougher market right now for sure.
Yeah. I just think that like previous days low, the what's in play, in play is like really giving me the direction here, and that previous day's low is definitely a good target.
Yeah, closing hour for a few minutes close to previous day's high. Now it's previous day's low. Absolute madness. Yeah, look at Nasdaq, bro. Nasdaq's still melting.
Yeah, who said that? Previous day's high, then previous day's low. Yeah, it's
Nasdaq's down 260 points.
Yeah,
on the highs. Yeah, tough to. Yeah, as I said, it's tough to short it. Yeah, we got the IB setting in the next 9 minutes. Wow.
Yeah. What a melt, dude. What a melt.
That is crazy.
God, I wish that I took a short before.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do right now. That previous day's low is like, what is it at? 90? Like, this is crazy, bro. The gap is going to fill. Like, can you? I'm absolutely blown away.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
There's the gap fill. That's insane. If you look at, I mean, gap fill standard 66% on ES, that just filled. Gap fill by weekday 65%. Not great, but not horrible. Like, not fantastic. My threshold is 60 to 65% personally. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's that inside bars is about to hit in like probably the next minute or so. There it is, inside bars.
Yeah.
94% on Fridays. That's exactly the stat right there.
That is wild, bro. It comes YM as well.
So just for everyone who's like potentially FOMOing into these trades, the thing is that every time you take a trade and you expect a day like this, these types of moves of like flat, like a flush down or like a flush up or like a rip up are so rare that if you go for these types of moves, you're going to get burnt way more often. And if you don't capitalize when it actually happens properly, like it's going to be impossible to make money over time. So honestly, my advice is to like never expect a move like this. If we look at just a 5-minute chart, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive 5-minute red candles that make up 260 points. Like, that doesn't happen like that. So there's usually a lot more garbage that kind of plays out before these types of moves happen. But yeah, I would just tell you that, like, if you miss this move, I would not feel bad. But yeah, it's kind of hard to believe that this happened right now, honestly, especially for January 2nd. Like,
yeah.
Like, it just makes me want to just take a short and be like, whatever. But
And just get off the desk.
Yeah, exactly. Like, God, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude, ES is back underneath 6,900.
I know. That's insane. I mean, that's where, so just so you guys know, what's really nice about the new What's in Play is that the old one, it wouldn't tell you when something is in play versus not. Like, now, what you can see is that the inside bars report for ES and NQ are not appearing because they're done, right? Like, they already played out. So if you go to the completed section, you're going to see them here. That's the important piece, because now you know that of all the reports, like, there's not that much left. The gap filled, price broke the previous high, it touched the midnight open. Like, there's not that many setups left. So we have 12 reports forming right now. So in the next 4 minutes, like, these will all form. But you guys need to make sure that you're careful about, like, the quality setups are gone now. And you can use the What's in Play to give you the quality setups every day. And obviously, if you guys have any suggestions for like what to add or whatever, please reach out to our support and like let us know, because we want to make it better. This is like the first version that we're releasing. But yeah, we just want to make sure that it's something that you guys use. And I did see a question actually before about the fixed 6 month. Yeah, this is not a button right now. It's fixed at 6 months. We're going to add, obviously, the ability to change that. But as of right now, it's 6 months.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah, wine's still inside the opening range. But obviously Nasdaq and ES just melted. And then Tesla back down now too. NVDA coming off its highs. So it's gonna be interesting to see what we get into. I mean, welcome to 2026. That was a quick reversal back down, I must say.
yeah, if we get this type of price action, we're gonna have an issue.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mark. New whip is really solid. Enjoy the day, guys. Got to go to a real job. Enjoy. Mark is a legend. Dude, should I just close my eyes in short and just hope for the best?
Yeah. Go the wide stop.
Yeah. Also, Matt, thank you. New what's in play is awesome. Really happy about that. Yeah, wide stop, just short. Close your eyes. Hope for the best.
Yeah.
Is that 2026 strategy? No.
Yeah.
That's a joke, guys. Don't do that, obviously.
No, shit.
Yeah, this is the... Now I'm sure people are like waiting for a green candle to short. But this is where you don't want to get caught.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to get
you don't want to get caught. Like, this is where...
Yeah.
Now, it could go down another 200 points, but like, you just got to... You got to look at like what's...
Dude, that's a massive hourly bar on... Yeah, so we got the RB set in the next minute as well. So,
dude, you like
everything's
that high time frame candles?
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
I need to put on my charts. I need to put on my charts.
Put it on, and I know you like the black candle, so you can change the colors too.
Let me go like this. Indicators. Invite only.
I'll pull up your screen here.
Yeah, let's go like that. High time frame candles.
Yeah, HTF right there. HTF.
Where is it?
Two up.
Let's go like this.
It's not going to come up if you do that.
Yeah.
Down, down, down. It's alphabetical. So
there you go.
Right,
there
it is. Yep. So click on that, and then
there you go.
So now you can change the color.
So you can see the 15-minute, the 30-minute, the hourly. Wow.
Yeah. Nice. So just double click on it. Double click on like any part of it. And then now you can change the cut, like to make it whatever you want. But
yeah, sick.
I mean, I don't know how you're going to be able to read I guess you could read it because of where it closes.
Like that. Yeah, but let me undo that. Let me just, there we go. Let's go like this. Let me just go for, when I'm seeing it there, I'd like to see the different colors just when I'm reading it myself, but that's it's pretty cool. High time frame candles. There you go. Can you move it to a different side? Like, can you go like this and move it up right or not?
Yeah. So double click.
Yeah. Nope. Sorry. Yeah. There you go. Oops. Let's go like this. Let's get it right. There you go.
And then you see on the top one, it says display offset 10.
Yeah,
right there.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Just make it like 50. And then give it a second.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice. So what that's doing is taking the first one 50 bars away from your current price action.
Yes.
And then you can separate each of them individually from each other. Like if it's too crammed, you can, if you open it again, if you double click on it, you'll see that you can, if you scroll down, now the display offset between 1 and 2 is only 5.
Yes.
So if you make it 10, the space between 1 and 2 will be further.
Between 1 and 2,
and then 2 and 3 and whatever else. So you can push it. You can push it around if you want. And you can also, if you don't like the white tags at the top, you can just make the transparency 0.
Yeah.
On the tags and leave the time frame and the countdown.
Yes, and you know which time frame it is.
Yeah.
But I like that it's got the countdown there too.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any opinions on trading algorithms like EAs? If you're buying from a social media influencer, EAs, it's a scam. I would not do that. They just don't work long term. Like they're mostly martingale strategies where they're just buying in. But if you're doing if you're looking at something like EAs, rather get like the edgeful algos. You can actually look at the back tested systematic data on it, not just looking at it's not a martingale strategy or anything like that. So yeah, be careful of that from online influencers, I would say.
Yeah, of course.
How old are you guys? Andre is 28. 29 this year, and I'm 28 this year.
Dude, I'm 29 in September, like in 9 months from now.
Yeah, well, this year. I'm 20. Then I'm 27. Fine, we'll keep us young. I'm 27 and Andre's 28.
No, I don't really care, honestly, about like we're still young. I mean,
when's your birthday in September, Andre?
The 25th.
Okay.
Yeah. See, now for anyone who got short down there,
yeah, you're getting stopped. That's
you're gonna get chopped up now. You're gonna get. Should we go long? No, guys. The idea here is not to like FOMO into a trade, obviously.
And just something interesting just to have a look at. Look at YM. Still inside the opening range. That's why it's tough to find trades when we don't break through the opening range high or low. Okay, so that's another little tip that you guys can just think about. Yes, actually bouncing quite aggressively off that previous day's lows, bro.
Yeah, we're about to revisit the orb low.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, shit. Your message there, bro. Jeez. Dude, that reverse, I mean, that reversed pretty quickly. And then you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 minutes of straight drop, 25 minutes of straight drop, 5-minute bars. Just straight down.
One sec. I'm just making a note about what's in play right now. All right, so what are we looking at here? What's our...
Bro, I would prefer to short now, but I am scared of that heavy bounce. Looks like
our screener is set now.
Yeah, screener would be set now.
So
correct. Look at that.
It is a little... It's leaning...
bearish. Yep.
Yeah, it's leaning bearish for sure. IB hasn't broken out yet. Previous day's range is pretty mixed right now. Kind of leaning more bearish. IB buy rejection, for sure more bearish. Screener is neutral. Opening candle, for sure more bearish. So
yeah,
what would be nice is... where'd my edgeful just go? So going to the what's in play. One sec. Okay, so I'm going to futures here. Okay. So what is the... let's put on the IB for a second. I'm going to remove my ultimate reversal because that's played out already. So that's gone. Let's look at the IB by rejection. Okay. So this bounce, ES is going to be a little bit stronger here towards the midpoint of the IB. There is... so now, if you guys were here in the beginning, there's no, I wish that there was a way that I can like define this, but what I like to do is like kind of put out these zones. And I mean, this is like a pretty fat one, which like I don't really like to do normally, but pretty much like if price gets to this midpoint of the IB on ES, I would look to see how it reacts for a continuation for new low of day. Now, the problem with that is that this bounce is pretty aggressive.
Sure. Yeah.
So that is an issue, obviously. I need to make sure that we get confirmation first. Apple completely reversed. Like NVIDIA is really the one seeming to be like the driver here. It's like definitely the one that seems to be driving this, but we did get a very solid bounce here on ES in order to look for the shorts. Are you like, what are your thoughts here, James?
Yeah, it's on ES, correct?
Or just in general?
Yeah, I like the continuation to the downside, I must say. I would like, this type of bounce at the moment off previous days lows. I would like it maybe just to touch opening range low, which is at 911, and then yeah, it sounds bad. Dude, you can't say anything without it being bad these days. But anyway, that's funny, bro. But at 911, 6911, and then look for a continuation low. That's kind of like what I would like to see. Maybe a move back here and then that fall off, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty solid move down right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also looking at YM as well. Like it doesn't look like the bounce is like holding up for like it just looks like it was a normal bounce after some straight move down. Basically, what I'm seeing.
Yeah, just like some covering on the short side.
Yeah, positions, yeah.
Okay, so what I'm seeing right now, let me just if this run right now kind of loses steam, I will try a short here. What I would like to see is ideally something like this. Ideally, something like that. Realistically, now this is the target that I have painted. I will not be looking to hold for a 25-point move on ES.
Yeah.
Realistically, it'll probably be something like this. But if we can get like a really high volume spike into this midpoint of the IB, like one of those, like this move that's happening right now, just with a little bit more continuation at the top, I would look to try a short for sure.
Sure.
I just want to see like a fast move.
Yeah, I see what you're saying with that.
Like I want it to spike up, because usually those moves that have like a crazy spike, like don't have continuation, or at least from my experience, I'm not going to say that's like a universal rule, but like I definitely want to see a break of this structure, and then ideally we get into this little area right here.
Yeah,
I just want a little bit more right now, and then I'll be looking.
I mean, this is some pretty big moves considering it is like the first trading day of the year, I must say.
Yeah. I just want a little bit more here from this move to the top side, because I feel like maybe people might be front running these shorts right now and they're about to get stopped out at the midpoint of this IB, and like I don't want to be in that group right now.
Yeah, so Tesla's trying to hold up here. So just what I always also say is like, if you are, I know Franco was asking about moving over to indexes, have a look at the Mag 7 stocks as well. Like you can see, I got a whole wide variety. I've got indexes, I got world indexes as well, and I got stocks and play like your AMD, Robinhood, stuff like that, which you'll see if you go back to the last streams. I like to trade some of those stocks on my personal account. I know a lot of you guys are interested in prop firms, and that's great. I always think you should be trading a personal account too, just having your own freedom with your own money. And then also, what I've also got some Bitcoin and then gold as well. I should probably also put SR there, because that's been That's been moving pretty crazy, bro.
Bro,
So
I need you to give me your thoughts on this short right now.
let's have a look. Yeah,
I didn't get in yet, but
let's have a look.
okay. So my
On ES and NQ.
ES, or I mean, what do you? I mean, I'm leaning towards ES because the stop is better. Like NQ, the stop is way too far.
Yeah, NQ, your stop would have to be further. Agreed with that. Yeah, this is a nice price to short. We are underneath the view app. We are back at that level that I did say we would like to be looking for shorts.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit surprised here about like this rip.
Dude, this is pretty crazy price action. I must
This
say.
is insane.
I mean, I remember one day it was like I don't know if I was streaming with you or I think it was the ASFX team, but anyway, price moved down for 30 minutes into the open, move up for 30 minutes into the open. I tried a short over here and just carry on going like that. I was like, what? That was wild.
Yeah, dude, this is a wild. If new hive day comes, like we're in for it in 2026,
dude.
I just want everyone to know that the data is telling me now, still to the short side. Open it like we look here, all the entire IB, all the first hour reports have set. What I'm looking for is you can see single break on Fridays. NQ. Hold on one second.
Are you gonna look to short ES? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like maybe.
Yeah.
I would like a little bit more here to the top side, but like there's gonna be a point where if it keeps going to the top side, the short bias is gonna be like
it's gone. Yeah.
But my concern here is this 1 hour wick and this 4 hour.
Yeah,
wick.
the 1 hour wick. The 15-minute chart's also printing pretty bullish at the moment.
Yeah.
With the close. Let's see. No need to rush into anything, but I do like that price.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at just like the issue here now is that ES is a little bit stronger than NQ, but the structure is better here.
Look.
Bro, I don't know. This is like I'm like right on the fence of like, should I wait for this like explosion to the top side or should I just get in now? I'm just concerned about NVDA, to be honest. Nothing is like even close to near hive day, but if we just get a little bit of a move back to this high right here, the thing is I want my stop to be a little bit higher.
Sure.
And I don't want to take a 12-point stop. So that's like the only thing. Let us know in the chat if you guys are taking any trades right now. I'm kind of liking the way that this is like consolidation is building around this midpoint of the IB. I do want to see what's my stop here? 10 points. I just want a little bit more. Give me a little bit more. God, this is. I just want a little bit more, and I feel like I'm being so greedy right now with this entry that I don't like. I'm being so picky with this entry that I feel like I should just like try it and just who cares if it's a loser, but.
I do like the level, though, I must say.
It's building kind of nicely.
Let's see. Sometimes you just have to be patient. So let it play out.
Yeah, there's.
Where would you stop if you get in on ES right now?
Ideally, 923-ish. Oh, this is the pop that I was looking for. Come on, just making a little new recent high. Oh my God, dude.
There you go.
No, I want like a break of this little structure here. I want a break of this. I want a break of 915.
Let's look.
I want a break of 915 because honestly, I feel like the moment I get in, it's just gonna rip to 915, and I'm gonna be like, I should have waited. Yeah, that's not really ideal right now. Yeah, I think that that was like probably the spot to get in short. Damn, that was it. I would say that's 10 points in the direction now.
Yeah, that's jeez, this thing's moving, bro. You don't like.
I mean, I could also do this, but that's not. I really wanted to break it this high, but.
It does look like a nice. Let's see how this 5 minute closes. There you go. That was a nice close. What's Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq as well.
Dude, God. So Nasdaq is weaker for sure now.
Nasdaq trading weaker, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nasdaq's trading weaker. Looks like it wants to take out for a new low. Yeah, so still at that 9. You could still look for a short on that for me.
Dude, I should have.
There it goes.
Idiot, dude. I should have. This is what happens when you get too.
That was actually a textbook play for you. I think you just wanted that a little bit higher.
I know. It really was. Oh my God.
Hey, bro, it's still another 250 days.
Yeah, that really was a textbook play for me. Yeah.
Yeah, here it goes. Nasdaq back underneath 500 level, back at that low of day. See, this is what, like, I told myself I'm not really going to be looking too much to trade too, but there are some nice plays here, I must say. But like, if you look at this is kind of like a textbook play for me, where we get a break of opening range, pull back to like level.
Oh my God, dude.
And then we just
Are you kidding me?
Wow. Yeah. Yes. Now back at low of day. See, like that. Yes. In terms of the trades, ESO was kind of like perfect. Like come back to level.
Dude, rub it in my face. Rub it in my face.
It was such a. What were you waiting to get it back up to like 917 somewhere
I
like
was
that?
I was looking for a wick above this because my my real zone was this area, but the invalidation of the short from this area was too big for me. Like I don't like to take a 15-point stop.
No, I won't rub it in your face. There's something to be said. Yeah, you'll have plenty other times like this where it happens too. So
yeah,
you know there'll be other times you don't get what you're looking for, and then you end up taking a loss on as well. You know.
Yeah. No, I know. It's if there is an 8, like for anyone who's watching, if there is an A+ trade that I just overthought, it's this one right here. I'll tell you exactly why. IB by weekday, single break on Friday, 80%. IB single break, 79% on NQ. IB by size, 76% break. The opening candle continuation by weekday today is short, which is obviously to the downside, looking to break that IB low, looking to break new low of day, looking for a red close realistically. Opening candle continuation today has a red session. That's the short bias, 72%. Opening candle continuation on NQ, same thing. Where's my IB by rejection? Where's my IB by rejection? Hold on. Oh, this is, we need to fix this, actually. So it's pushing the opposite stats right now. So this is, again, 74, 75%. Stat here. Hold on. Is this the new entry? Hold on a sec. Yeah, exactly. 91% for Semperfi. 91% for ES IB by rejection after high was formed first. Like this area is the area to look for right over here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a lot of you will say to me, right, you wanted to get short over here. If it comes back up here to this area where I initially wanted to get short, the trade is not as valid, in my opinion. I think that the first run is always the most valid run, and any retest of that area to take the same exact trade again is never as valid the second time, and is even more invalid the third time, and is even more invalid the fourth time. Like if price comes back up here now, I would not expect continuation to the downside, because we're also looking at 20-point moves up and down and up and down. Like there has to be some sort of continuation. But this little structure right here is not horrendous, honestly. This was, as I was just talking, like not horrible, right? To now, potentially, if you were short, Mr. Zink. Mr. Zink, did someone say IB by rejection? Yes. For 144 points. Beautiful. Yes. And look at that. Wow. There you go. I think that this pop right here was extremely valid to take this trade. Mr. Zink, I don't know if you've been watching, but I was looking to take this short on ES and like was looking for too much of a perfect setup and butchered it. But
just missed it, yeah. Butchered it.
Yeah, butchered it. But everything is there. Like the setup is there. I was just looking for a too perfect of an entry. And
dude, Nasdaq is melting, bro.
Dude, we said close your eyes, take the short. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great risk management too. I did take 2 40-point losses trying to short that V shape, but stayed in with one MNQ for 144. So that's great risk management there. Your losers are smaller, your winners are bigger. That's the way to do it. And there's that IB buy rejection stat for ES as well. Obviously happened on NQ. NQ significantly weaker than ES. So we have that here. I'm actually going to move these over a little bit because they're in the way.
Yeah. Geez, that Nasdaq's. Oh, it's quite a nice mover for Monday, for Friday on a first trading day of the week. Feels like a Monday because it's like.
I know it does. So, looking at ES here. Wow, dude. Look at that 4-hour time frame here. Like an absolute disgusting, crazy engulfing. So for anyone who's looking to get short right now, please don't wait for a pop. You can always take a new trade.
Yeah, it's Tesla. Tesla's now down 1.5%. Every single Mag 7 stock is red except NVDA.
And it looks like it's about to be.
And NVIDIA is coming down, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, we can actually call it in the next minute or two.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens rest of the trading session, but yeah, some interesting price action, yeah, must be said.
I wonder what's going on right now. Who's going long right now?
NVIDIA looks like it wants to roll over too, bro.
Yeah, this is yeah, this type of price action here is solid. I think that this is like very clean structure in my opinion. The morning was kind of garbage, but very clean structure outside of that. Dude, oh my God.
Yeah, NVIDIA now taking out pre-market lows and opening range low. Wow. Nasdaq from that pullback is down from the highs. They're down 240 points. Wow.
I know.
Jeez. Interesting to see the Dow actually not really doing much. Just interesting to see that.
Look what Zink said. Just close your eyes, like André said, and just go short. That's a joke, guys. Don't actually do that. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want anyone going short. Just
yeah, you don't want to. You want to. Some days you can do that, but you don't want to do it on. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
yeah, not today. And you could have done it this morning, but
yeah. Wow. Crazy price action.
Yeah.
Especially if, as I
It's
said,
crazy is the volume isn't dying at all. The volume
Yeah,
on
it's not.
ES is like picking up right now.
Volume's actually been pretty good.
Yeah, volume is like picking up right now, which is like hard to believe. Yeah, pretty actually insane, to be honest.
Yeah, but still trading at the 880 level now. It's new low of day. If NVIDIA starts to come lower quite hectically, then we could definitely see this will end the day down big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But perfect, guys. So we can Zinc, we'll see you on next week on stream. Interested to watch some of yours, and then we'll see you guys on Monday. André and I will be live on Monday. We'll see if we can catch any positions. I'll be back kind of full time into it from Monday too. I was kind of just using today and that just to get back into it with like the price action. I see some of the guys here caught the longs and then the shorts in the chat as well, my guys. So yeah, have a good one. And
yeah, guys.
André, sorry about that mistrade, but there's going to be plenty of other opportunities on stream here with everyone this year. So
exactly.
Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you all live on Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Yes, sir.
All right.